Welcome to Patrick Talks Teaching. Today's topic in the world of math will be none other than algebra. When it comes to algebra, I think it's important to realize we've been doing it for quite a long time already. Think back to when we had questions like 2 plus 3 equals something. Then as things got a little bit more complex, perhaps we changed the question up and it became 2 plus something equals 5, which is our answer. But what if we replaced that something with a letter, such as 2 plus x equals 5? Well, here we have algebra, something that we've been doing since we were very young. Well, let's consider a couple problems and see how we can make algebra a little bit more meaningful. Well, notice in this first question, we have a cup right here. This cup represents our variable. We don't know how many smileys are underneath it. Here we have 2 smileys, plus something equals 5 smileys. If we were to write this out using algebra, we would write 2 plus x equals 5. Now, in order to solve this problem, there is something I can do. I can actually remove 2 smileys. It's not hard to do, but it's important to realize that we have to maintain balance. That's what the equal sign represents. So that means I'm going to remove 2 from the other side. So now, we have a solution. Underneath this cup, we have to have 3 smileys. So in terms of algebra, what are we going to do? Well, notice that the question begins with positive 2. So if I remove that, that's minus 2. That cancels out. If I do it on one side, I have to do it on the other side. And I'm left with x equals 3. And there's my solution. And notice a very important lesson learned here, which is that we had to do the opposite operation. Here we subtracted 2. Well, let's take a look at another problem. In this example, we have 2 cups representing 2 variables, the same variable in each case. There's the same number of smileys underneath each cup. So here we have an x, and here we have another x. Now here we also have a plus 3, making our question equal to 7. I'm going to deal with this constant first, so I'm going to subtract 3, just like we did in the previous question. And if I do it to one side, I do it to the other. Well, we still have 2 cups here, and that's going to be equal to what we have left over, which is 4. Now those 2 cups, each one is a variable, and we have 2 of them, so that's 2x. Well, to be honest, I'm not interested in what 2 cups is worth. I just want 1. So basically, I cut things in half, which is the same as dividing by 2. If I do it to one side, I do it to the other side. So with the coefficient of 2 in front of the x, I divide it by 2. It's the opposite operation again. And I do it to the other side, and I'm left with x equals 2 smileys. So there you have it. We've been doing algebra for a very long time. Keep these lessons in mind, and it'll be a lot easier to solve those problems. Till next time.